Hello, welcome to Heart Crafts. This video is to show you how to do a granny square. Okay, so I prefer to work with cotton, and it's great for demonstrating as well because it shows the stitches nice and clearly. But obviously granny squares can be used with any scraps of wool or anything. It's best if you keep it the same thickness. So if you stick with double knit, then that will look really good as well. Okay, so to start off with, we're going to do a slip knot. So to do that, we're just going to cross it around and pull the working yarn through the loop and pull both sides, and then you get a nice neat knot. Okay, to start off with, I'm going to do 5 chains. So wrap around, always go back to front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we're going to do a slip stitch in the first chain, which is this one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by the hook. I'm just going to pop it in there, wrap around and go through both, and that's a slip stitch. So now we've made a little loop with a circle in the middle that we can work into. To start off, we're going to do 4 more chains. 3, 4, and then we are going to start doing our treble clusters. So the first 2 chains counts as part of the last cluster, and then we've got 2 chains that act as a corner. So to do a treble, we're going to wrap around, go in the middle of the circle, wrap around, pull it through, wrap around, and the trebles go through the middle 2, wrap around, go through the other 2. So we do that again, wrap around in the middle, wrap around through 2, wrap around through 2. So you can see we've got 2 trebles there. 1 more, wrap around through the middle, wrap around. So trebles, you always want 4, and that's when you know it's time to take them off. So when you've got 4, then you go through 2, wrap around, go through more, the other 2. So now we've got a first 3 cluster and 1 corner. So we want another corner, which is 2 chains. And then we're going to do another cluster of 3 trebles. So this is number 2 and 3. Excuse me. So you can see the start of a little square forming. I'm going to do another corner of 2 chains. I'm going to go into the crochet hold. So we're going to wrap around, go in the middle, wrap around, got my 4, go through 2, wrap around, go through 2, wrap around in the middle, and there we go, that's 2, wrap around in the middle, wrap around, that's 4, and take them off. So then we've got another 3. So I want another corner, 2 chains, there we go. And now because this one, we started off with 2 chains as part of a stitch, we only want 2 trebles. And then we're going to join it up to make a cluster. There we go, so that's the 2. I'm going to join it up here on the second chain. We've got 1, 2, go through and do a slip stitch again, and pull through both, and there you have it. First round of a granny square. So that's a complete round, but what I'm going to show you is how to join and change a colour seamlessly. So when you've done one round, I'm going to snip a bit off, so you've got probably about 6 inches. And then I'm going to get my other colour, which is this nice marble effect. I'm going to undo that last one, because this is the way how you do it. Make a nice neat join so you don't get part of the row one colour and part another. So where we would do the wrap around for the slip stitch, we're going to join on the new colour and put it through both, and you can see it completes the first round off and is ready to start off the new round. So what we do is just make sure we've got the right edge, the working yarn, because we want to be working through the corner. I'm going to do another slip stitch just in the chain space. It's nice and ready. So now we're going to do 2 chain. And in the corners it's 2 lots of 3 clusters. So to finish this cluster off, we want 2 more trebles, because we've already got the first stitch in place. Okay, and then we want a corner, so we're going to do 2 chain, and then do another 3 treble cluster in the same space. So once you've done a few of these trebles, it's repeated, and you can do it with your eyes closed. Hopefully after a lot of practice. Okay, so that's the first corner. Now it's only the corners that have 2 chains. Every other space is 1 chain. So having one chain, and then we're going back in the other chain space here to do another corner. So I've wrapped around, I'm going to pull through. That's 1. 2. 3. Then we want the corner of 2 more chain. And then another treble cluster. There's 2, 1 more. Great, and you can see it forming nicely now. And you can count the stitches, you always know, because it's you get like a column, and also you get the chain stitches on top. So you get 1, 2, 3, and columns, 1, 2, 3 columns. Oh, didn't mean to pull that all the way. Just fix that, nice and easily done. Okay, so that's the first part done. I'll carry on and I'll show you how to carry on from there. Okay, so now I'm at the point to join the other colour for the next round. So I've done my chain and I'm ready to join here on the second chain. So I've got 1 down here and the second one here. So I'm going to go through, get my other colour, just wrap it around and pull that through. I'm going to pull it through both, and then I'm just going to pull all the ends through at the back. Find the right one. There we go. It's a nice seamless join again. Just pull it nice and tight. As you work in, it will just secure itself, so you don't have to worry about it. Right, so what we're going to do is another chain 4, like we did in the first round. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first 2 will be part of this cluster here, and the other 2, actually we chain 3, sorry. So we only need 1 chain now. So wrap around, and we're working in this corner now. Now we've got 4 loops. Take it off, wrap around, take it off. So I'm going to wrap around in the chain space. There's 2. 3. And then a corner of 2 chain. Wrap around and do another 3 treble cluster. To undo my 1, that's 2. There we go, and now, because we've got space here now, we're going to do another cluster here. So just 1 chain, and going in this chain space that you can clearly see there. So from now on, every row that you do, you'll have another cluster, and that's how it grows. So now I need another treble. And 1 chain, and another corner. So in we go. See this chain space. You can have 1 chain in the middle, it just makes it easier and a more defined shape by having 2 chains in the corner. If you think, oh, I've got 2 chains, that's the corner, 1 chain, that's just the side bit. Okay, so that's 1 cluster on the corner. Just start the other side off, another cluster. Getting a knot. Nearly done this video. I can sort it out later. Okay, 1 chain and 1 more cluster, and I'll show you what I mean by how it grows. And 1 chain. Okay, so whenever you stop, you can just pull a big loop and it just secures it a bit more. So you can see it's starting to form a nice neat square. And this is a 3rd round, and you can see I've got an extra cluster here and space for 2 more on the next round. So you've got a space here for another cluster on the next round. So that's how it grows. You get more and more around these sides each time. So you just carry on in the same way. So you'll just get to this point, do a slip stitch in the chain, change your colour, and carry on in the same way. So that's all it is. any questions, just message me and I'll get back to you. Thank you.